Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town. So, I've been watching this do its thing since the last episode, and this one-way system isn't working. They're getting blocked up and hooked up and mixed up, and it's not doing what I wanted it to do. Not keeping things flowing properly. So, yeah, carts going around it doing weird things. I'm just going to remove it. I think that's a good start with that. And it will hopefully carry on. I'm going to leave the paths the way they are, so it will encourage them to use. Well, not really encourage them to use one side or the other because they don't particularly seem to care about that. But yeah, actually, it kind of does work that way. It seems to encourage them to use. But we have this delivering cheese, which is great. That's all going wonderfully there. That is just working off of conveyor belts for the minute because we actually stopped the reinforced plank one here going. This whole system was falling apart and failing because we were failing to get goods down to it. Like right now we're failing to get any stone down to it. And that's because we're sending one cart down at a time to get the stone. And I was also having carts go up and grab things and come back again and do things. And I had completely forgotten about a very, very important piece of kit that you use for when you're transporting goods over vast distances. And that is the packager. I just completely forgot it existed, and it could be used to such fantastic effect here. So thank you, Java Mirko, for mentioning that. I completely forgot that was gone. I'm sure others may have mentioned it over time. I'm pretty sure someone else has, and I'm sorry. I just it's gone. I forgot about it. So I think I want to do that. I think I want to change this here, so that instead of having these all reading the barns, well, we'll still have them reading the barns, but I think we'll move this back a bit and we'll have packages here. So it does involve probably cutting into that grass bit. We don't need this barn here, that's not being used at all. So we can cut back there a bit. Yeah, I think bringing this forward and then changing the system so that it delivers packaged goods is just going to serve us so much better. So I'm going to cut off the trains going up the hill, because if they've got any goods in them, I want them to deliver it down here now. And then we're going to change up this whole system so that this will output into packaged goods, and the packaged goods can be picked up by the trains, and the minecart can come down and drop them into the unpackers, and the unpackers can put them wherever they need to go. The question is, do I want just one packager down here unpackaging goods and then just putting it where it needs to go? I kind of do. Let's have a look, see how the packers actually work before we do anything dramatic. So let's get a packager, because these have changed. These have changed a fair bit. So they can either pack or unpack now. They can't do both. So if we say unpack, then you're allowed 4 items, 4 packed items, and you can extract them to wherever you want to go. So we could just say we've got 4 barns here. We could quite happily just have a single packager here outputting to 4 different barns. And that would work. That would allow us to have 4 different lines coming out of this. Wouldn't have one conveyor coming out of it, going to different places, because that would get blocked up. I'd have 4 coming out. Is that such a good idea? let's give it a go. Let's give it a go and find out what happens. It does mean we are going to have to change up some of this system here. So get rid of this here. Yeah, we're going to have to change it up and move some things around, I think. But I did use the packages heavily in the previous playthrough, and for some reason just completely forgot this time around that they exist. Right, so a minecart can pick up 20 items. How many are you allowed to have? We have 4, 8, 12, 16. So a single minecart wouldn't work for... right, okay, what we're going to do then, we're going to move that over one, and then we're going to have... we're going to have silos, I think. Excuse me. Yeah, I think we'll have silos. Four silos, which all go into the packager, and the packager will unpackage the goods going to where it's going to. And then we'll filter the packages to only allow one of each type of good going at the same time. If I have a train come down and drop it off, it won't work because it'll go. It'll fill up the goods. Yeah, it'll fill up the goods. Excuse me. It'll fill up the goods in there, the iron crate, and that won't work. So we need some of more filters. Drop them off. In fact, to be honest with you, I think we could just do this sort of way. Have that, do that, and then move the package manager to say there, and then just have the goods come out any old how. All this can stay exactly where it is, and these could technically stay the same and just have things turn on and off as they go, because all that logic still works and will work. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. So if I was to go like that, and then we had another one above it, which I can't really do because that logic block is in the way. That they need. Okay, we might have to move some logic blocks because I don't think I can get the other goods in, or I might be able to. Hold on, let's do doop, and then let's do that. Might be okay, I don't know. And then up one, that. And then we go along down. Okay, so that will work there. So then we want 4 grabbers. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We want that one to be set to stone. That one is set to iron. That one is set to wood. That one is set to nails. Okay, and then what we do over here is we change these up. So we want to go and move this barn over here. Move that barn over there. Gotta move further than that. No, it'd be fine. No, really, it doesn't. No, it needs to be moved. It needs to be moved. Hold on. But if I was to raise up the terrain there, and then move this to there, move that to there, we can copy that rail stop there and there, and remove those, and fix the rail. Doesn't even need to be that long anymore. That's good. Less rail is good. And well, actually no, tell a lie, it does need to be that long because we're going to be no, oh whatever, doesn't matter. Right, I need more people. I have all the houses I can put down, so let's upgrade some of these, shall we? We have the resources to do a couple of them. There we go. That'll give us more people to play with because we need them for this packaging project. So packager, one there and one. Okay, you know what? We're going to move that back to there. Move that to there. Because that works with our current setup of the forges inputting. And then we're going to move this to let's remove these rails for the moment, and let's lower this terrain down here. There we go. Oh, we got a random floating bit of land. I bet I can't flatten that because of that. In. I can't flatten it because of that. There we go. Right. Move that back to there. Put that in. The track back in. Remove that. Okie dokie. And then move this barn back to. Yeah. And you could go there, I suppose. Why not? And we'll actually make the rail longer. Not ideal, but it's fine. Okay. You want to face that way, you want to face that way. Okie dokie. You want to pack integrate, and you want to pack integrate. And then you want to be filtered with. Now, if I say nail still, will that work? What do you think? If we do that, so you're going to get goods in, then every time you get 4, you're going to pack them into a crate. And the crate is going to go over and get stuck because this is full of iron at the moment, which is fine. You're going to get stuck because that's not accepting. If I say accept anything, this was, I seem to remember, an issue we had before where you couldn't filter by the packaged goods. This is item crate and packageable item. did honestly think that if you went nails, it would accept the nails in goods as well. So you need to be set to none as well. This also needs to be changed up, but we can do that at a later date. That's not a problem. So let me go and grab the iron, link it to that rail stop, and let me grab the nails, relink it to that rail stop. There we go. Right. These want to go and grab something, don't they? Right. Yeah, see now I can't tell this silo to be nails. That won't work. Then you're only packing 4 into a good and then not outputting anything more. Why would you not do the rest of them? Why would you not say, hey, fill up? I don't understand that. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work for the rail system actually. I think it would work if I ran a conveyor from there all the way along and back in. That would work. Then we could just drop the conveyors off into the right places. But if I filter this to just be nails, it won't accept the packaged good nails. So I can't filter out to say that. And if I just say packaged goods, it's going to take whichever one comes first, which means that potentially these could all fill up with the same thing and just backlog all my system, which is really not what you want. Really not what you want. Yeah, because if I say nails, it's going to come down with nails. And okay, so this isn't going to work. Yeah, this is not going to work. So instead, I think I am going to retire the rail system, and we're going to go with a conveyor belt system, which is going to look really weird, but well, it's basically what I've got to deal with because we don't have any other real reason. Okay, so in that case I can remove that, which means I now need to sort out that need to sort out the what do I need to sort out there? I need to sort out the let's go back there because there was something I needed to sort out there and I forgot what it was. Oh yes, yeah, I've now got a package in my base because I picked one up, so we've now got a package in there. So we're going to grab our wagon and we're going to say you would you be so kind as to take that and drop it in there, empty our base out. Would be so kind, that would be great, thank you. Right, now I'm going to stick with doing two conveyors on the ground because it's just so much easier. I might use cloth conveyors for this rather than metal ones because I don't. We'll do cloth conveyors to start with. We have enough. Hopefully, we will have enough. Let's do cloth conveyors to there. You I'm going to cloth conveyor it to there. We don't need any of that logic anymore. That can go. all of our rail system can completely go, which is a shame because I really do love the rail. I think it's a fantastic thing, but it's just it would work for transporting the goods over long distances if I was only doing like one type of goods, but if I'm going to be doing multiple types of goods, it's not really up for the job. You can come up as well. There we go. Can't do what? What was that? Can't afford it. Can't afford it. Wow. Don't have enough cloth conveyor belts. Okay. Right, well in that case for the wood, I suppose then wood's going to get metal conveyor belts. Hopefully we've got enough of these. Right. And then coming back, I want to just have like all the conveyors on top of each other. Yeah, I think so. What we want to do is we want to run a belt down the centre here. That really does not want to do that. Why doesn't it want to do that? The coal? Okay, so if we're going to have a single belt come down in the centre of the wall, I suppose what we'll do, we will have the belt at this height. We can't do with that height. And I actually want to have a full scaffold block for that because it's travelling very long distances. So, okay, and we're going to run it along here. Discover it's nowhere near high enough. We'll have to remove some of the resources in there. There we go. Okay. And then that wants to really go down onto the ground here, doesn't it? Because we're going to move this packager be right in the way, like so. Clear all these belts off again. So yeah, a bit of redesigning here, because we need to get everything working as it should do for the new system to come in. And I don't even know whether it's going to completely work. I think it will do. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't work, but you never know. Never quite know. So we're going to have one come out the front, one come out there, one come out of there, and one come out of there. Like that. Okay. And we're going to have stone, iron, wood, and nails. We're bringing nails down as well. One of these things is definitely not like the other. Right. If that was to run straight into the back, that would be fine. That would bring nails down. But we then need to bring wood. Sorry, that would bring wood down. We need to bring nails and iron down. Now we don't have to be that high. We can actually be lower. I think we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll go lower, like so. It makes life really awkward for trying to level up stuff, though. But I'm sure we can figure it out. So you've got to be at that height there. Something like that. Should work. That should be fine. Yeah, because that way it leaves a gap for the edge of the diagonal. The scaffold ramp isn't touching the loop. If you brought it back one, it'd be touching one point, and it would just cause all sorts of problems. Show you. We did this. Did that. Then they can't get through that gap. That gap is too thin. But I just add one to it, which is fine. Which is fine. There we go. Okay. And we'll do the same again. So let me just run a conveyor all the way down there, and then do the same for this one. Run a conveyor all the way down to there. That's facing the correct direction. Then we just want to go up again here. Yeah, that'll be fine. But then down here, we're going to have to come off to one side and come down, because we can't have 3 in one go. You to there, you to there, you to about there. Then you need to come off and go down. Come off and go down. That should work. You know, as well. Damn it! What happened there? Why did that? Why did that use a? What's the word? Why did it use a scaffold block? Sorry, my brain is not with it for some reason today. I don't know why. I've been trying to figure out some other things, completely unrelated to this entirely, and it's frazzled my brain a little bit. I think I'm just not with it. Okay. Okay, so we need to change this here. Was a mistake. Let's reconnect that. There we go. You need to be moved to there. Then we need a packager here. Oh. In fact, you need to be moved to like over here somewhere out in the bloody way, because we have no longer have any need of your services, I'm afraid. I'm terribly sorry, but them's the breaks. There we go. Right. Oh, so that will output into this packager. The packager will do stuff. You'll output and you'll output and you'll output. That will get rid of some of those. You're going to bug up once we get to there, but once we get to there, we'll sort that out. Okay. So, if I wanted to connect that to that, I'd have to do that. And if I wanted to connect that to that, I'd have to do that. And then I want to turn them around. Like so. There we go. And then grab the metal conveyor belt and say, you can go that way, you can go that way. There's cloth all the way up to there, and then metal onwards, and wood is just metal all the way. How many metal conveyor belts do I still have? I have no gears apparently. It's fine. I don't need to know about cloth. Let's go with metal conveyors. How many do we have? 357. I think we're going to upgrade all these to metal. There we go. Okay. And that should just work. That really should just work. Okay. You're not storing conveyor belts anywhere, are you? No, we're not actually storing the conveyor belts anywhere. Which means we're going to have 138 conveyor belts in our base. But it doesn't matter because this should now work. Okay, there we go, we're getting packages come out. You're waiting for goods. Let's increase this here, shall we? There we go. Let's just upgrade everything from cloth to iron or metal. And I'm thinking of giving you your own wait, is that one higher than that? Yes it is. Okay. Now let's come this way and go that way. Thank you. Let's do that. Okay. We'll put a grabber on there. That's now got 3 inputs and 4 outputs. But that should be okay. Yeah, that should be okay. Right, and then what we want to do is we want to come down here. And we haven't added stone to this yet, but that's fine. So you're taking in the different types. Luckily, you're not taking in. That's interesting. That is interesting. It's not actually taking in more of one. Once it's got a single box type in here, it doesn't take a 4th one in. You can't just fill it with different things. That's very interesting. That does kind of mean I could actually technically have one packager for this whole area here because we've got wood and iron. I could have one packager packaging up all the goods, dropping it onto 3 different tracks. Something to think about for the future. I'm not going to do it now. It is something that is possible in the future. Okay. You're getting the goods. Let's actually upgrade that to a metal one, shall we? Because that makes sense. Oh, you're nearly empty already. Wow. Okie dokie. Yeah, okay. Turn it around at just the right moment there. And do that. And then that would output its packages onto the conveyor. And then it's just surplus to requirements. No longer needed. Okay. Of course, these lines will all back up. But what I think I'm going to do is... I was going to say I could filter them. I could have it so that it only turns on if we have like a shortage or something. But I don't need that because they're all their own individual lines. If it was one conveyor, just one conveyor that had everything going onto it, then I could say, hey, only turn on when I need the demand. Otherwise, you'll end up overfilling the conveyor, and we don't want that. That goes along. It's interesting the draw distance there for the boxes. See, they're up to there. Then as I move along, they reappear. Yeah, so that's going down to there. So that's going to be unpackaging all the bits and pieces, and he's going to be happy for it. And it doesn't matter. This logic does not matter here. Because, yeah, it just doesn't matter. It's not important. So I've gone from using very overcomplicated logic to not using any of it. Okay. Okay, right. So you my friend, you need to come out here. In fact, you need to probably go like here or over there or something like that. There we go. Okay. We need a packager here. Maybe set to pack integrate. And yeah, that's fine. And then we're going to need to move you over by one, if you don't mind. And do that. There we go. Right. And now we need a way to get you over to here as well. There's not really any point you joining the main line, is there? What if I did that? Oh. Then removed all the trees in that line there. Then run a belt to there. Because that would work. There we go, and then you're unpacking stone for the last one and outputting stone. Awesome, sorted. Sorted. Cool, right. So that's doing 4 out of 4. God, do I wish the packager was bigger. I kind of wish it was a 4x3 to be just an awkward shape, because all buildings are exactly the same, and I get why they are all the same except for the cart and the crate and the silo. But if it was a 4x3 and it's allowed 4 inputs to 4 outputs, it would make things look so much neater, so much neater. But oh well. Yeah, so there you go. So we have a industrial stack of things going over the hills. It's not very pretty, but it doesn't matter. It works. Yeah, as you can see, that's just using one slot, that's using one slot, that's using one slot. So I could happily have these do, you know, two. I could definitely change this one up here. 4 there. So yeah, I could definitely get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Copy that to there. Have 2 grabbers. Bump, bump. Now, can the grabbers filter via the thing they have inside them, or do they not work that way? I do not know. You grab that, you grab nails. Okay. And then we will do that. Ah, so you are actually filtering and taking the yeah, you're taking nails and you're doing iron. Awesome. So that works, but it just seems that storage doesn't work if you filter the storage. It doesn't work that way. You can't input into a storage if it's not set right. Yeah, so nails go over the top. Didn't need to do that. I could have had like 2 or 3 lines even coming down and then just had the iron. But it's done now. It's done now. Yeah. Okay. That works. Do I want to do that here? No. No, I don't. If I'm honest with you. We need more corn. Oh, all our trains have stopped. I broke the track. I must have broke that last episode and not noticed. Okay. So you need more corn and tomatoes, whatever they're called. That's fine. You're finding out sandwiches. I did notice as well I didn't have a cart doing the sandwiches. I had one doing cheese, but not doing other bits and pieces. So yeah, mistakes were made. Okay. Right. You take your veggie stew and put it in there. Okay. Take the veggie stew and put it in there. Go on. Thank you. Right. What else we got in the base that we don't need in the base? We've got lots of coal. We got grain. I'm just going to delete. Even though we do kind of need that, but yeah. Carrots I'm going to delete. Tomatoes I'm going to delete. Don't need those. Cotton I'm going to delete. Sandwiches. We'll take the sandwiches because they're worth lots of money. Go. I'm going to keep. Plants I'm going to keep. Herb. Get rid of that one. And potato. Get rid of that one. And milk. Don't need milk. Well, you know. Okay. Right. So don't need you anymore either. Right. Okie dokie. So that all works. So right. So we now have a new system working that is delivering goods. This is struggling because the stonemason just isn't doing enough. Let's increase his speed. Now he's running at a bit quicker, but not quick enough to keep up with our stone demands, I don't think. Nope. Okay. The stone isn't in desperate demand, so I think we're okay. So that works there. We've got a milk delivery, that's working there. We've got a potato delivery, that's working there. You are struggling for corn because we've only just got corn back in the system. You're struggling for something. What are you struggling for? Bread, because we had no flour. Yep. Okay. So that's fine. So our whole system is working. Okay. So maybe we should have a look at some of the other ones. I mean, reinforced planks we are making. Now we have more coming down. We're not making enough of them though. Why is that? You just need more people, don't you? There we go. Have more people. People is a problem. Okay, so, right. So we have introduced Packager and this giant roller coaster of a track here. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. I think that's quite good, quite working there fine. You're getting nails in and you're packaging the nails and sending them off straight away. That's fine. We could turn this all round. Could happily have these outputting into that barn over here and turn this around, have this packager here, and then have a third belt going up there. Which would be possible, I suppose. We could do that quite happily. But right now I think we're okay. Yeah, right now I think we're okay. This is working, but I may do that. I may run a third belt along there. Yeah, I do think. But what we need to do? What do we need to do? We need to get our magic going. We want to unlock the next tech, which is jewelry. But jewelry requires a base of level 7. A base of level 7, which I've been stagnated on for a very long time, requires mana crystals from a mana forge. So we need to start getting those. So let's get ourselves a barn. Let's have a look, see where any magic is nearby. There, mana shards there. Okay. Get a barn. And put the barn there. And then we're going to get one of these funky harvester drills. Can't afford. We don't have enough gears. We don't have enough gears, so I'm not actually storing gears, am I? No, we just turn them straight into. Okay, so I need to have a harvester drill, which means I need gears, and we're still not producing enough gears, and I can't really add. Well, I could remove that, and I could do that because I think gears are the problem there. It's not the actual making the belts. That's fine. It's the gears themselves we're struggling with. They've got 5 people in each. But I do really want to store the gears somewhere, and I can't do that because we are stuck for we're stuck for space here a bit. Okay, I'll have to have a look at that. 5, 6. So iron is mega at the moment. I think we might have some. So yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on this and see how it goes, see what it's doing there. I'm also going to try. I can't get any gears at the moment. I don't know how to get some gears. Maybe these will back up at some point. We can take some off the belt. But yeah, and then I'm going to get some mana shards and put them in this barn here. From there, only the harvester drill can do that. We can't actually have people do that, which is a little annoying. Because I would like to be able to have people do that. I think we can have people do coal, can't we? All the people could do coal. Little workers can pick up coal. Yes, they can. Okay, so you're going to work on your coal. You are going to. Well, nothing requires any fuel here anymore, so. Right, you can drop your stuff in the base, and then you can pick up our magic drill. There we go. Okay, there, and I think I'm going to upgrade this all the way. I want all the shards there that I can get because we've got a lot here, so we want as many of them as we can get. Okay, so next episode we will start on magic, because that seems like a good idea. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.